Yesterday I posted a video on how to get started flying RC helicopter with just $5. There was a catch though, and the catch was you had to start with a very simple 2-channel helicopter like this one. Now these 2-channel helicopters are fun, but they are not ideal for learning to fly RC helicopters because they are missing many of the controls. Well, there is another way of getting started with $5 flying RC helicopters, and the examples I'm going to give you are going to be 3-channel, 4-channel, and in one case 6-channel helicopter with a collective pitch control. Are you intrigued? Then keep watching. Greetings RC friends, welcome to Props and Deals and to another Budget RC episode where I show you how to stretch your dollar to get started in RC hobby or growing your RC fleet. This morning I picked up a large box of RC helicopters for $35. In this box there are 7 helicopters, 7 controllers and a bunch of parts. I don't know if they are good, but if you make the simple division, each of these helicopters costs $5. Now, even if a couple of them are good, this is going to be a great deal. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to clean them up, lay them out, and start charging and testing them out. I think things are looking up. Although they are not really functional, they just need a little bit of tender loving care in my opinion. So here is one of these 4-channel metal helicopters. I have 2 of these, and one of them actually after charging, it turned on, although the battery seems to be weak. This is probably going to require some small battery replacement. And I have a bunch of batteries that I got for my SEMA S107G. I'm pretty sure that those are going to fit this one. These are usually 1-cell batteries. And what I realized on this one, although these look like 3-channel, I think they may be 4-channel because there is another control over here. There's a small motor over here, and then this whole thing moves back and forth. Do you see that? So it is kind of moving the whole thing back and forth like this. I think these are the side to side for the banking. They're about the size of SEMA, maybe just a little larger. This is a SEMA 107, and that's charging, although it needs a new set of rotor blades as well as this fly bar. I looked up, and for a couple bucks I can get the whole set, like everything, all the plastic parts together. So that's going to be good. And I'm not sure if this one is working. I won't be able to turn it on. Probably the battery is completely dead, but this is exactly the same, just a different color. So these are good. Just going to need probably battery replacement. And then there is this one. This is the Propel. Propel is a pretty good brand. It's an older one. It's a slightly larger, as you can see. This is like a mini size, not really micro size. It's a little larger. And I charged it up from its transmitter. You can just directly connect it then to charge it up. And it charged up. Let me show you. Let me turn it on. And go up, down. Oh, it just started right away. As you see, it's going to need a rotor blade on the top. I'm going to look for it, but other than that, it seems to be working. Of course, it's unbalanced because of that, but let me turn it off. But just going to need some rotor blade. I'm sure if I cannot find the original one, at least I can find something about the same size. And then, I don't know what this one is. It says Real Toys, and it has an older FM radio. Is it 72? Maybe 72, it doesn't say. Real Toys. But it looks like this is just a 1S battery. It had some residual charge, so let me connect. So do you see the lights are lit, and then I just turn on. So slowly advance the throttle. I think it's going to need to bind because this light is blinking. Go down, this stopped, and then of course the battery is more or less dead right now. So, but this is working. The only thing this one doesn't have is one of the skids, so it's broken. But I can probably improvise something for it. Just push a thick wire and then make a skid for it, even if I cannot find the original skid. And then this is another Syma S107G, and I was just charging it direct from this controller. Let me show you again. This is going to need a fly bar and a full set of rotor blades because this is also chipped away. But those are inexpensive, just a couple bucks. And let me turn on. And I think the battery on this one may be okay. Of course, it's out of balance, but it's rotating, so it's good. It's a good sign. But the most excited I am with these last two. So this is an E-Flite Blade MSR. I have the blue version. Actually, this has the canopy as well. A little banged up over here, and some spare parts. This has been modified a little bit, and I have plenty of these batteries, and probably if this flies, it's just going to make up for everything. If nothing else flies, but this flies, it's still probably worth $35. So let's turn the transmitter on. Let's connect the battery. The battery holder is missing. I'm just going to, for now, put it over here underneath inside the canopy. And as you see, the servos are moving. Everything seems to be good. Should we give it a try? Why not? I taped the battery on the bottom so it doesn't come off. Looks like it's ready to go. Let's give it a spin. And it's flying. These are not like other coaxials, so this is like really quick moving helicopter. So I have the blue version, and then last time I crashed it outdoors because they don't have a gyro. So you're always controlling it with the cyclic with your right thumb, and while you are trying to keep it straight. So it's a real challenge to fly, but it is working. I may just do a little bit of adjustment, but it is definitely working, so this is great. I think this pays for everything, to $35 anyway. But the one I'm most excited about is this one. This is Helimax Novus CP. I have the exact same one in its box. I only tried to fly it a couple times, maybe lifted off a couple inches and then landed because it was a handful. So I'm glad to have a second one, and it seems to be working. I'm going to put it over here and just move. As you see, the servos are working. Anyway, I don't want to mess around with it because this scares me. I am an advanced beginner, so I'm not even an intermediate with this helicopter. So let's take the battery off. And the battery may be just old, and I just may have to get a new battery for it, and I already have some batteries that may fit this. So I think overall it's a good deal. So probably you're wondering where I got this from. Well, about a week ago, my RC friend Shahar sent me a message saying that, hey, have you seen this on Facebook Marketplace? So the link was to the person who was selling all 7 together and asking for $35. When I saw it, it's like, no, I cannot believe this. Probably he's selling each one of them for $35. And then I sent him a message. He was a very nice gentleman, responded very quickly and said, no, I want everything gone. All 7 helicopters, 7 transmitters, and whatever I have as spare parts are just the lot, and I'm asking for $35. And of course, I offered him $35 on the spot. He accepted it, and I just picked it up this morning. And if you calculate 35 divided by 7, it's $5. So that's the reason I wanted to make this video. Although, of course, these are going to cost a little more each because I need to clean them up and get some spare parts for some of them, fix them up. Let's say I'm going to pay another $35. Let's make it $70 to get everything in a flying condition. That's still $10 per helicopter. And for example, this one, this is discontinued. It's not, you cannot buy it anymore. But when this was available through hobby shops, I think it was selling for $200. This is a really nice one. And the same way, this blade, even if you go to eBay to buy one of these used, you know, they start from $40, $50. So overall, I think it's a great deal. You know, these SEMA helicopters, they sell for about $20, $25. And if these are really 4-channel, these are worth more, new, probably $40, $50. And these are like a larger ones. And I may just need to replace the batteries, but everything seems to be working with some small issues to fix. And this is another way of starting this hobby inexpensively. Especially these days, everybody is trying to stretch their dollar. I mean, look at the price of everything. Gas, food, everything is rising right now, and the salaries, average salaries are not. It is a bad time, 2022. And this is one way of saving money if you want to get into RC hobby. Helicopters, drones, airplanes, trucks, you can buy used. And Facebook Marketplace is one of them. Craigslist, yeah, it's all more difficult to get something good from Craigslist because you don't know the person. At least in Facebook, you know, they have the page. Or you can just try buying things from eBay. So there are always options. If you want a specific model helicopter, for example, and if you are patient enough, you will eventually find it for a good price. So that's what I've been doing. I'm just expanding my fleet and testing them out and then sharing my experience with you so you know what is out there. Once I have a chance to fix them all and then get them in the flying condition, I'm going to make individual videos for each one of them and share them with you under the Budget RC series. I hope this video was useful to you. If it was, please give us a thumbs up. Stay safe and healthy. Hope to see you on the next video. Take care. Bye bye.